Hello, welcome back to Purple Sight. Today I wanted to do just a little card reading, a lot of oracle cards, because I want this to be for anyone who's going through a major life transition. I am currently moving. I don't know if maybe you can see there's like, I literally am surrounded by stacking boxes and there's nothing on the walls. It's just like blankness and emptiness, which is really scary. But I'm also just going through a major life transition. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm on medical leave right now, and I'm just discovering all of these new parts of myself that I would prefer to do with my life instead of going back to this job. But it's all just like a lot happening at once, and it's honestly quite terrifying, and I feel very ungrounded. So, this is for anyone else who is in a position like I'm in. This is going to be a reading for all of us, because this is a very messy time. It's a very messy time. I had to like get in my blanket. I have my like stuffed animal. It's my weighted stuffed animal for anxiety. So it has like weights in the arms and it gives you hugs. It's literally the best purchase I ever made. But he's here helping me out because I just feel very, very out of sorts. I don't know if anyone else has felt this way when they're going through a move or like a transition, like seeing all my things in boxes and just feeling like I don't have a place. It like brings up these like wounds in me that I'm still trying to heal. I do have PTSD, and I think that is one of my triggers of like just being in this period of instability, but I'm trying to push through it because if I push through it, I think it's really going to get me to a place of strength in myself, in my identity. But it's really hard. So that's what this is all about. I did want to mention that, like, while I was moving and packing up things, I found so many little signs that were just encouraging me and like little synchronicities that it's like, okay, I'm doing a good job. I'm doing the right thing. I found this angel necklace that my grandma Alice gave to me when my great grandma Jean died. It says always with you on the back. And I like literally just had this in like the back of my closet on like a little jewelry hanger. And I was packing everything away and I found it and I put it on. And it's just like, it was such a nice reminder that I really needed. And also, this is so random, but like in like my coffee table, like it like opens up so it has an inside. This was like in the bottom of it, a wildflower mix. I'm like, where did this come from? But it was like wildflowers have been such a symbol just like popping up for me lately. I recently bought this little wooden plaque that has song lyrics on it and it says wildflowers don't care where they grow. It's like a Dolly Parton lyric and I've been hearing that everywhere and I think or just like seeing wildflowers everywhere. Like I saw like literally two bumper stickers in like a short period of time that mentioned wildflowers and just like hearing that word and wildflowers don't care where they grow, kind of this messiness, this wildness. And I'm really trying to lean into that energy right now, even though it does make me feel a bit insecure and unstable. So this was just like confirmation of that. And I've been like using it as just like a little reminder um, that like we can grow something beautiful through this messiness, through this uncertainty. Um, because you have to really dive deep into the unknown to figure anything out. What does that even mean? I don't know. This is like literally I'm my apartment is entirely blank and empty, but I still like needed all my healing things or else I just like wasn't going to make it. And just all of these like nice healing crystals that just bring the light back in. So, I want to mainly use like earth based or like animal based my oracle decks. So I'm gonna start with this Earth Song Oracle. I got it recently and I'm just like obsessed with it because I really want to like ground us into the earth and just really take signs from the world around us when we feel like there's so much uncertainty right now. That's so weird. This is where the deck opened up, just in the middle. I was trying to get them all out on crystal. These cards are so pretty. It says clarity, perfection, energy. You are pure and perfect just as you are. We need to read about that one. Okay, that's gonna. I'm like keeping that as our first card. That just like popped out, and that feels so true. Like that's the energy we're in, where it feels really unstable and unnatural. But if we just turn inside ourselves and flow with it, just let energy flow, like we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just great. And like actually, no matter what is going on outside me, like I know I'm okay. I'm always okay because I've always been okay. Because I have taken myself through the darkest of times, and here the hell I am. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some more cards on like our energy right now. Ground us in the earth. Waterfall. Relinquishing, purifying, flowing. Relinquish control and take the plunge. Yeah, that about says it. I don't think I need to say anything else. I'm going to read about all these cards at the end because there's this beautiful information book. Okay. What energy do we need to embrace as we navigate this transition? Is there something maybe we're overlooking, we're ignoring, that we need to really embrace to gracefully navigate this transition? Water. Fluidity, shape-shifting, movement. Remember to be fluid and spontaneous. So pretty. These are like such gorgeous colors, and it's so weird because it's purple and this like kind of burnt orange, brown, and then blue so far. And I just heard those colors grouped together, purple, orange, blue. Okay, this is like great energy. I'm loving it. Okay, can we have more information about like where we're heading? What is this? What is this transitional time, this transformational time going to bring us if we let it happen? If we let it happen. Where are we headed? Guys, summer. We're heading to summer. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Gorgeous being. Opportunity, optimism, joy. Enjoy life to the full and say yes to opportunities. I just mentioned orange too. Like, okay, can we have one more card? I'm going to read all of these soon. One more card just to lock this all in. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. What was I just talking about? I kid you not. Wildflower. This is so pretty. Look at that wildflower. Unplanned joy, serendipity. Remain open to unexpected joy. Let's dig into the book. So first, the one that popped out randomly was crystal. And as I was just mentioning my crystals, by the way, pops out that beautiful purple. It says clarity, perfection, energy. You are pure and perfect just as you are. Let's see, 22. Crystal's song. Crystallization is the process in which chaos is reorganized into perfection. Scientifically, molecules gather to stabilize when liquid starts to cool and harden. This happens in a repeated and uniform way that forms a perfect geometric pattern in the form of crystal. She can be any color, shape, or size. Perhaps glittering and sparkly, rough and textured, or smooth and shiny. If you look closely, she contains intricate patterns, ribbons of colors, and fascinating shapes. Crystal's song is full of energy which can affect you, heal you, and protect you. It's an unlikely treasure, pure and perfectly formed, yet another gift of nature. Crystal's advice. Crystal's Crystal imparts the wisdom that you are perfect, just as you are, that there can be no other way. You are exactly as you should be, right now, in this moment. You don't need to wait until you reach a certain goal. Of course, there is growth and evolution, but you are worthy and pure already and always have been. You are made of particles put together in such a way that you have depth, emotions, consciousness. Just like crystal, you are an unlikely treasure, pure and perfectly formed. Crystal also reminds you that you are an energetic being, easily affected by the frequencies surrounding you. Therefore, be mindful of the company you keep. Positive people will help to uplift you and raise your vibration, while you do the same for them in return. Wow, this was such a perfect grounding card to receive first, to remind us that no matter what, we are pure, perfect beings just the way we are. All of this transitional noise basically on the outside, yes, that's happening, but let's just come back to ourselves for a moment and look at the perfect pure energy within us that will always be there. Let's move on to our next card, which was Waterfall. Isn't that just the perfect description? So this is more about the energy we're in right now, the energy we need to embrace. And it's crazy that we got waterfall and then water. So let's read both of those together. Got waterfall and then water. How gorgeous those are. Waterfall. Relinquishing, purifying, flowing. Relinquish control and take the plunge. Waterfall's song. Waterfall is a point in a river or stream where the water drops over an edge. Waterfall may vary in shape and appearance, depending on the force of the river and the surface over which it flows. After it makes its fall, the water collects in a plunge pool below before the river regathers itself and continues flowing onwards. Waterfall provides purification as she oxygenates the water with her great movement. This provides a richer environment for the fish and plants that live in the river or on its banks. The song Waterfall sings is of letting go, cleansing, and the continuous flow of energy and life. She makes the drop without fear or hesitation, safe in the knowledge that she will continue on her journey. In relinquishing control and going with the flow, Waterfall offers purification and renewal. Waterfall's advice. The appearance of waterfall suggests your perception is shifting and you are about to undergo important changes, whether it be a new relationship, career path, creative endeavor, or travel opportunity. This is not a time of stagnation. You are being encouraged to say yes to new things. You may not have all the answers, but taking a leap of faith will open you to exciting opportunities. Waterfall encourages you to embody its very essence, to release control, to proceed without hesitation and go with the flow. Have faith that you can regather after this big change and continue on your journey with a new sense of clarity and purity. It is time to relinquish things that no longer serve you and venture into the unknown. Allow your intuition to guide you. Take the leap of faith. Let's read about water because I think that about said it all about what this time is like. Water, more focus energy on what we need to embrace, what energy we need to embrace to move through this transition with grace. Water, duh. Fluidity, shape-shifting movement. Remember to be fluid and spontaneous. Water's song. This translucent liquid is a giver of life, tasteless, odorless, and mostly readily available. Water is something that can be taken for granted. However, water sustains animal and plant life on Earth and allows them to flourish. Water takes many forms. It flows in rivers, sits peacefully in lakes, moves in ocean waves, and falls in raindrops from the sky. Water's song is shape shifting, taking on different appearances depending on its container. It is not fixed, rather, it is fluid and adaptable, considering its environment and acting accordingly. Water's advice. Water teaches the importance of being fluid. It is human nature to assign labels to yourself and others and act in a way that fits this image. However, as you go through life, you will change and evolve. You may be blocking yourself from up leveling by being too rigid and inflexible in your ways. By releasing your attachment to your identity, you will give yourself the grace to grow naturally. You can create more fluidity in your life by making fewer fixed plans for the future in order to open up space for you to make decisions that are best for you in that moment. Allow yourself the room to be spontaneous, saying yes to things that appeal to you and no to those that don't. Water also reminds you to allow others space to be fluid and shapeshift too. Check that you aren't holding the reins too tightly on yourself as well as other people in your life. Be free flowing like water. What a perfect cards to get in tandem. Okay, if we embrace all of those things, all of those energies, water, embrace that we are the crystal. This matches my outfit. We will move into summer. Beautiful summer. Opportunity, optimism, joy. Enjoy life to the full and say yes to opportunities. We are getting so many messages to say yes. Just this is like a crazy transitional period. We need to try new things. We need to be very experimental and explorative and say yes. I love all of the energy that we're getting. Let's read more about summer. Summer song. Summer is the season of joyful optimism. Plants and flowers are flourishing, fruits are ripe and abundant, and the world is full of vivid color. During summer, the daytime outlasts the night, flooding the earth with lightness and warmth. The chill of spring has been lifted, and now the days are consistently bright. There is a sense of adventure and positivity, and a feeling of life and excitement. Summer brings an abundance of sun, its prana, life force, giving energy and hope to all that it touches. The birds and bees respond to the high frequency, making summer song one of pure celebration and joy. Summer's advice. Summer represents a time of joy in your life. You can feel the full force of life, the strength you possess, your ambitions and blessings, your ability to succeed. Embody the freedom, adventure, and opportunity that arises. You can choose to be optimistic and look on the bright side of life, no matter your situation. Your mindset is so powerful, and positive thinking can really help you feel happier and more contented. It is a good time to lean into your extroverted tendencies and seize positive opportunities. Surround yourself with people, spend time outdoors, and embark on new adventures. Be open to making new friends and starting new hobbies, visiting a new place, or going on an adventure. The possibilities are endless, and all you have to do is say yes. Feel the high frequency running through your veins. You are alive. Relish it. Wow. What a story these cards just told for us. I hope that serves as confirmation for whatever is going on in your life, whatever is transforming or transitioning, that we really need to embrace it because clearly something needed to change. That's why this is happening. So we need to go into it full force and just say yes because no matter what, we are the crystal. We're perfection. We're endless energy. That's always going to be true no matter what. So if we just flow like water, say yes, try new things, we can always come back to that truth, no matter what happens, no matter what results from that. And that's what will get us to the bright, vivid color of summer. Now, tying our whole journey together, the wildflower. I can't believe this. Unplanned joy, serendipity. Remain open to unexpected joy. I think that is literally the theme to this entire reading so far. Wildflower provides beauty and joy in improbable places. Unlike the garden flowers planned and planted by the gardener, wildflower is not intentionally seeded. Although they are considered weeds, they offer so much beauty and color. They grow unexpectedly in unlikely places, springing up of their own accord, growing between cracks in the pavement in an unruly hedgerow or in a field of thistles. They have no cares for order and perfection. They don't need rich soil to bloom. Wildflower sings a song of understated beauty and unexpected joy. They come as a surprise, perhaps not planned, but wonderful, all the same. Wildflower's advice. Wildflower reminds you to open your eyes to unexpected beauty. Even in dark times, there are small things to appreciate if you look closely. Consider things from a new perspective, because the weeds of life can be beautiful too. If you are ready to receive blessings in unlikely times and places, you allow more opportunities and happiness to flow into your life. Joy will come to you in ways you have not planned for or predicted. Keep your vision wide and your heart open, considering all possibilities and not only the ones that seem most logical or reliable. Remember that opportunities are always presenting themselves to you. Just because they may not be what you expected or prepared for, you should still be open to saying yes. Be spontaneous and take a break from planning. Wonderful things can happen when you give yourself more freedom. This is such a perfect theme to this entire journey of cards so far, because it's like we have again the theme of just saying yes, but also like take a break from planning. We're in a transitional time, which is like, the liminal space. Like, that is where so much can happen for you, so much insight and clarity can come to you if you just stop, like, trying to make a freaking 10-year plan. No. Right now, in this moment, focus on you, and then the blessings will come. This is so gorgeous. Okay, let's move into our next deck. We're going to use the Spirit of the Animals Oracle to get our spirit guides on this journey. Okay. Who's our spirit guide or spirit guides that will help guide us throughout this transition in our lives? Any other spirit guides that want to come through for us right now? Who would be our guide? Wow. This is such a good energy to transition into after we just had all of this Earth Song cards. Look at that. Hummingbird. Miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Let's read about hummingbird. I'm going to do each of these separately, I think. Hummingbird. The qualities are joy, love, aesthetics, beauty, ideals, delicate, agile, miracles, timelessness, positivity. If hummingbird is your totem, you are a person of joy and you bring a smile to everyone you meet. Hummingbird takes away sorrow, worry, and sadness. Hummingbird medicine teaches us to let stress and troubles go. When hummingbird appears, it is a reminder to spend time in the garden, drink from the sweet nectar of life, and flit from flower to flower, helping to propagate all that is beautiful. Hummingbird people are the masters of healing with herbs, flowers, colorful stones, aromatherapy, and love. If you have hummingbird as your totem, you naturally radiate the colors of the rainbow. Your bright, cheerful presence and sweet laughter is a blessing to all you meet. You are a person who creates happy life magic. Hummingbird energy is associated with accomplishing that which seems impossible. You can even fly upside down. If hummingbird is in your life, you have the ability to see the good in others and beauty wherever you go. Acceptance and love are the healing powers you offer by just being yourself. You have a very high energy, which naturally uplifts others. But even hummingbirds need a rest. Take time with the flowers for renewal and never let others take away your joy, sparkle, or positivity. Happiness is who you are. This is so beautiful because this like emphasizes the first card we pulled out of the Earth Song. Like, don't those complement each other so well? They're both like purple, and just that we embody purity, perfection, happiness just by being us. That is the miracle. So ground yourself first and foremost in your beautiful, happy, free-flowing energy. The transition is going to happen, okay? It's going to happen, and it's going to make you better and fuller and fulfilled and just uplifted. But the miracle has already happened. You are here. You are alive. You are happy. You are joyful. You are a miracle in itself. Okay, the next card came out with reverse, so I'm gonna see what the reverse questions are. But I've been getting this card a lot lately. It's so gorgeous. Eagle, mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Let's read about eagle. Eagle, imperial power, victory, vision, rising above, protection, wisdom, wealth, swiftness, strength, soaring, spirituality, doorway to spirit. The eagle as totem appears to those who have begun their spiritual journey to mastery and personal illumination. This is our journey. This is what's happening right now. To have this majestic bird fly into your life is a portent of protection and guidance. Eagle medicine allows one to have the gift of keen sight, knowing, and a greater perspective. Eagle is said to carry prayers and requests to the Great Spirit and bring back the answers and wisdom that are needed. Eagle people know how to ride the wind and take advantage of opportunities in the uplifting currents of life. Eagle people travel freely between the two worlds of earth and sky, matter and spirit. If eagle has recently become your totem, a new vision will open and a new beginning emerge. You will understand situations with sharp discernment and be gifted with sight, swiftness, and precision. To accept this totem is to embrace heightened spiritual growth. With eagle as a totem, you will become a master of creative forces in the world and soar among the great ones. So since this came out upside down, we have some contrary questions that would be great to journal about to see if those could be true for you. Have you abandoned the connection to your mastery? Return to humility. Are your wings constrained by others' expectations? Break free. Is not your it is not your nature to live earthbound. Look up. The sky awaits. Let no one bind your wings. So those are like great reminders. It's almost like a warning, but it's not threatening. It's just telling us, it's opening our eyes to the mastery that we have. The last card that came out is so perfect because look, got the black jaguar. And you know what I'm seeing on this card is there's like this little circle window and a staircase towards it. And I think that's what we're moving towards. Through this transition, we're going to enter this portal towards our higher self. That's where we're going. That is really where we're going. And we're so close. We already started. We're already in this transition. So all we have to do is go up those steps and meet our highest self. Black Jaguar, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Black Jaguar, Panther, lunar magic, mystery, charisma, power, profit, protection, passion, strength, stealth, sexual, grace, rebirth, royal. If the black jaguar is your power totem, you are blessed with a fierce guardian. It is a spirit imbued with courage, grace, valor, and power. Panther is a symbol for the dark moon and all the things we can and must see beyond our earthly vision. Black jaguar is the poet, prophet, protector, and artist. They are associated with old souls and those who know. Jaguars are always happy to be alone and they are never afraid. This fearlessness comes from knowing what lies beyond the veil and that life is an illusion hiding in an eternal truth of life everlasting. If you are ever lonely, frightened, or lost, call upon the spirit of the jaguar for company and direction. If jaguar is your totem, he will be there for life's changes, growth, and discovery. Panther teaches that struggle, suffering, and endings push us to become the persons we were born to be. Do not resist this gift. A new life awaits the brave souls who are willing to face the dark night of the soul and wake up with a new dawn and walk gracefully into a new world. Panther will be by your side. This is our final message. Have courage to be who you are. And this is making me think a lot of people watching this are like me in that they were really opened up to their creativity and maybe this like creative desire to make something. Maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a writer, and you're realizing that your life before this did not reflect your true inner authenticity, your creativity. And now you're in this transitional time where you really want to move forth and put your most authentic self forward. Well, this is your message. If you do that, if you're brave enough and courageous to truly do that, you are protected. There is there are spirits who are guiding us through this journey, who want us to be our highest self and therefore are protecting us throughout this journey. This is divine protection. So you have no choice but to be your best self, or your ancestors will be disappointed.